Hello there, it's Glamour George Williams once again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have come to show you how to use Google Drive. What is Google Drive? Google Drive is one of those applications from Google Apps that actually works like a flash disk or any external hard drive, something that you use to save your work. Okay, but Google Drive is that flash disk or hard disk that is always online. It saves your work on the cloud. We see. So let me introduce you very quick. We come to the Chrome at the top right corner. Here is Google Drive. So over here we have there is this tab here which is called new. You tap on it and then here you are able to create your new folder. You can actually create a new folder. I'll say Williams work, then I create it. There you go. There is Williams work here. And then now if I want to do my work, it saves automatically in my folder. Okay, with Google Drive you don't need to remember to save your work because it's always saves directly in the cloud, and your work is always safe. It doesn't get lost. There's nothing like maybe your flash disk has disappeared or something, or maybe the hard disk is corrupted. Everything is always safe on Google Drive. So as a computer user, I recommend that you always save your work in Google Drive. Okay, so up here I want to show you something a little bit. You can also upload your files from the computer after doing your work from your computer, from the hard disk of your computer, and then you upload it up here. You can draw it from the computer. It could be on the desktop. Like let's say I want to save this application letter. I want it on Google Drive, so I can just tap on it, and then over here it is finally here. Application is here. Okay, I can drag it and put it in my folder. Okay, I can copy and put it in the folder. Sorry, just a little bit. I can copy, make a copy, then sorry about that, I can actually put it here. So when I open here, you can see my copy of the application is here. So that's how this works. And then when we come down here, there is folder upload. You can, instead of uploading as a file, you can actually upload a folder. And then here we have Google Document. Google Document works like Microsoft Document. It's just because it is on Google, that's why they have given it a name as Google Document. And then Google Sheets, this is actually Excel, like Excel spreadsheet. This is the same thing. And then there is Google Slide, which is the same thing like Microsoft PowerPoint, where you use for doing your presentation, the slides and everything. So we have more applications here. There is Google Drawings, there is Google My Maps, there is Google Sites, there is Google Apps Scripts, and everything else that you need on Google is actually available here. So when we come down here, let's try and open this Google document and see. Yeah, so you will realize that this is actually the same thing. It also has templates which has already been pre-designed. If you want to create a business proposal, you want a campaign brief, you want account plan, brand assets, everything is actually here. You can, if you don't want to start your work from scratch, you're good to go. And then for those who will want to use the blank page here, you can actually just begin to type and say hello. You can say hello Kilama, then you can actually highlight and then bold it normally the way you always do. And then you can also increase the font size, you can reduce, you can underline, you can change the color, You know, you can do whatever you do. It's the normal Microsoft words. It's on Google. Okay, yeah. So that's how this works. And then when we come to down here, Excel, Google Sheets, also the same thing. You'll see that it's the same thing actually as the normal column and the normal row, and everything works the same. There's nothing that has been changed. You know, you can see all these are tabs, all these are tabs. So that is how it works. Everything is normal. You come to Google slide, which is actually the PowerPoint slide. You can do anything on here. Everything is normal. And then I want to show you something very quick, a quick one. I want to show you how Google Forms work. So Google Form is those one of those forms that you actually application that helps you to design sort of like a questionnaire where you want people to feed in their datas and then share with you. Like you will be able to extract in their informations from there. Like for example, I will say my family data. So I want every member of my family to fill in their information. So I will say here, I will say you can come, you see this plus sign here, you click here and you keep increasing the numbers of the questions you want to engage them on. So you can say, you can actually bold this as well, you can even underline if you like. Then here you say full name, you can say full name. Then how you want them to respond, you can put it in a short answer. You can say short answer, then they fill it in here. And then the next question, I would want to say gender. Then with gender, you can say, and here you give them option of male. You can add and say female. Another question you can say, and then another question you can say level of education. And then you can give them also a checkbox where you can say primary, you can say O level, you can say A level. Here you can say A level. Yeah. So you keep doing that, and then when they respond, it will actually appear here. Every information will appear here when they respond. Okay, that is when they respond. You will see every information there. And then there is this setting here. This setting gives you the avenue of customizing the setting according to how you want the form to be responded to. For example, assign point values, set answers, and automatically provide feedback. If you turn it on, it will do exactly that. And then if you responses, manage how responses are collected and protected. You know, you can come down here and then you say collect email. All these are options that you can first verify. You say verified, you know, and then allow response editing. For example, if somebody has made a mistake and had already submitted, you can turn on this. If you turn on this, the person is still able to edit. But if you don't turn it on, the person will not be able to edit the error or the mistake that was made. And then there are people who are not very quite sure in what they do. They may fill the form and then they feel like they have not done it. Maybe they forget that maybe they have not done it well, and then they again begin to fill afresh. So you can restrict the filling of the form, the response to be like you limit it to once. You limit it to one response, and when they do, they cannot have the access to the form again. So that is how it works basically. And then when it is done, you can publish it to the people that you want them to receive. So you can say anyone with the link can receive, you know. Yeah, so you share with them the link and then they are able to fill the form. You can share the link to their email, you can share the link to their WhatsApp group or any other platform that can make you access them. Then when they are done filling the information, you will actually see all the informations here, and then you can extract them. If it is their contact, you can do so. And this here, you can actually copy the link from here. You tap on this and then the links are all set to be shared. So that is how the Google form works, and it's very, very helpful to collect information, people's data. Maybe if you are a teacher, you want to collect the information about your students in the whole class, they can actually fill in that one form, and everybody gives their individual informations without any problem. So that is how Google Drive works. It is very, very multitask, and it really helps a lot. And then with this also, when you come to contact, you are able to extract all the contacts here, which are here on Google Drive. On Google Drive, you are able to see them. You can actually create the group of contacts here. You can name, give them names. You can save contacts here on Google Drive with details of the person. You can give the name, the last name, the company, the job title, the email, and everything here on Google Drive as well. So this makes it actually more helpful to you. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you for watching, and please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so. God bless you.